a little bit of this in there too.
Frank, give him the ball.
And a little bit of soy sauce. Yep.
Frank, leave it.
It's a game to them. I like mine crunchy. Put a little bit more oil on this. Soy sauce. And leave it to cook alone for a minute. Let's get you done. Those right there. Keep in it. Anything good? A little bit of chili sauce in here too. The egg is wonderful. It'll be very good. Duke, chill. I know, mine too. I love chicken fried rice. I'm using sesame oil because we're making fried rice. Sesame, great. Before it's done, I'm gonna put some sesame seeds in it because they're good for you. I mean, I can play music on here, it just won't get monetized, so what's the fucking point if you're not gonna make money? You know what I mean? I never cut these chickens right. I always fuck them up, so I'm gonna have Brian cut the chicken. Throw that egg in there. That's about it. I might eat off that plate because I only have egg in there. I don't want to waste it. Babe,
Alright.
will you come cut this chicken?
Yep.
Chili garlic sauce. Good evening, Sassy.
Yeah. Look what you doing.
Baby Dukes. And that backbone's in the middle. That's what always fucks me up when cutting it.
You want like the whole breast cut off, or you want to slice the breast up, kind of cut it turkey?
Well, however you want to do it, I'm fine with. I just hate that fucking backbone. It always fucks me up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slice it.
Not for puppies. He is so cute. But, look. This is Frank, too. He's always in the kitchen when I'm cooking. Frank's cute, too. Actually, all the dogs are good looking, but they all got a mix of German Shepherd in them, but Baby Duke. He's definitely a full-blown German Shepherd. Big Duke, he's a mix. He's got German Shepherd, Pit Bull, what else?
Labrador,
Lab.
Walker, Coonhound.
Definitely Hound in him.
Yeah, mostly Hound.
Royal's Shepsky, which is obviously a German Shepherd and a Husky. And Baby Duke's is a Deerhead Chihuahua. Look at his little shirt. It says Fur Baby. I know you guys can't read it backwards. Everyone else was thinking it said fuck off. But no, it says Fur Baby. And he even has Hawaiian shirts. Brian bought him a new wardrobe.
Let me try a couple.
Okay. Get back.
Oh, I did get it off.
What?
I did get it off one piece.
You did, and you're cutting around that backbone. I can never, for some reason, that fucks me around. Did you try bite yet?
Yeah.
It was good.
It's real good.
The thing with rotisserie chickens is they never cook them long enough, especially, they just don't. I don't like to see red shit in my chicken. You always do if you get it, and, you know, if you get it right out and don't recook it. Garlic. I wish we had. Do we have ginger?
Oh, I'm sure we do. Chicken wings.
I said it, and there it is, right here.
Yeah. One of those containers.
When you get it done cooking, or get it done cutting, we're going to get rid of the carcass and put this back into the juice. How long do I bake it? I put in the, well, I even talked to the guy today at Sam's Club about it. I said, look, every time that I get one from Costco or Sam's Club or anywhere, the Kroger too, it always has the red shit in it. He was like, well, I recommend doing it on 40 minutes for $3.50. He was like, add your seasoning and all that and then cover it in foil. And I said, okay. And that's what I did. And it came out no red. There is no red in this. I got a plain one. They had lemon pepper and something else. I just got a plain one because I want to put my own seasoning on it, which I put the roasted garlic and herb, more garlic, salt, pepper, and I think that's about it. And butter. And fresh garlic too. Look at Big Duke staring at your every move. I don't have a favorite dog. Well, I like, there's different things about all of them, you know what I mean? Frank is always up my ass when I'm cooking and
Frank,
shit,
no.
and he's kind of a spaz. Big Duke is real chill, so I like, he's good, but... And then, of course, Royal. I've had Royal since he was a baby, so... And Baby Duke's just super cute. It has chicken in the fried rice, too.
Okay.
You can leave those parts in there, but just take the bones out. Here. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Share Baby Duke. Pretty clean hands.
I wouldn't give a fuck either way.
No, I meant
And this is it all cut up. And the juices and shit. But it's a little cold. So I'm going to warm it up a little bit. The rice is almost done, but I like mine a little bit crunchy, so I keep it on longer. I'm just going to warm this up for a minute. But everything's pretty much done. crunchy fried rice. So good. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge, but also I'm gonna add my little sesame seeds. I know, I heard Larry What's Live talking about how good my ribs were the other day. Here's the thing. I love the flavor of smoked ribs, but they're hard for me to chew. And also, he's got a problem too. So, I did mine in the oven. Brian did his in the smoker, which I thought his had a little bit better of flavor, but mine were fall off the bone in the oven. I wish that they would. Next time, what I'm going to do is cook them in the, if he'll allow me, cook them in the oven to where they're fall off the bone, then hit them in the smoker for like 30 minutes. So it gets the smoked flavor. And it's also fall off the bone.
Royal. Royal. Come on.
Alright, that's done. Are you ready to eat? What do you want on your biscuit?
Butter.
I'm going to put hot honey on mine.
You mixed that hot honey with something else last time you used it. I'd be careful putting it straight on there.
I'm going to put butter and a little bit of hot honey, just not too much.
Yeah, butter will neutralize it, but that shit is potent.
Well, I got that shit from all. Not this is this absolutely. This
Yeah.
is the greatest. This, I don't know. He got this in South Carolina. This is awesome, but I don't want to use it too much because I want it to last. So at Aldi, I got this hot honey, which I put on the pizza.
I thought I had the. I might have found it out with the old refrigerator, but I had the website.
Baby Royal.
Baby Duke. I'm not going to change this, otherwise Royal's going to get it.
Yeah, put him in the cage. Look at him.
Come here. Baby Duke. Come on. Royal, I know you like it, but it's not for you. Help me out, please.
Baby Duke, come here.
Royal, no.
So that's what Brian's plate's looking like. I'm gonna butter his biscuits. These are flaky. Do you want hot honey on yours or no?
Yeah, a little bit.
Even that hot honey. Yeah. I put a little bit of butter, not a lot of butter, but enough to not make it too hot, you know.
What's that?
It's not as hot as the other one.
No, it's got a nice little kick though.
I got it at Aldi, of all places. Alright. I gotta show him the plate. This is Brian's plate.
Thank you.
And one of the dogs will get that. Do you want a napkin? You're welcome. I'm gonna smoke before I eat. Do you want soy sauce? Oh, and for those of you asking, here is the baby broil. Mm. That's good. And that rice has a little kick to it too because I put those chilies in it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Now we go have a cigarette about it.
Definitely have to do that rice again.
That's what I wanted to do on the Blackstone. I always had those. I don't know why it didn't turn out as good on the Blackstone. All I add is sesame oil and then that chili, soy sauce, and sesame seeds and ginger. And garlic, salt and pepper. Alright, let's smoke. Look, more shit in my chair. Lucky me. So what's up, guys? I'm back. Oh, Royal. I know, Royal's really good looking. Everyone hit the thumbs up for Royally, if nothing else. Shit. Yeah, Royal's super good looking. I know that. I think out of all of them, I don't want to say this to hurt, because two of them are his dogs and two of them are my dogs, but we're the Brady Bunch here, okay? But why none of the dogs or anyone's listening but you guys, I think Royal is the best looking out of all of them. Then I think Frank. Then I think Baby Duke. And then I think Big Duke. Look at Royal staring at me right now. And disregard all that shit. Listen. That is the backwash. That is where I've cluttered shit on the porch. And yeah. And I'm lazy. I never dump my ashtray until I can't fit another cigarette in it. And then I gotta dump them. Oh, I can smoke on here and not have to hide it. Fuck. Everyone hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Share it out. Hashtag FYP. We'll see what that does. Royal's a good boy. Not only is he a good boy, he's a great boy. I love that dog. Wherever I go, Royal goes. He's just a baby. I think Royal's the best looking. But I don't want to say that in front of Brian, because Brian will be like, well, Frank is a full-blooded German Shepherd. I don't give a rat's ass, okay? So my dog's mixed. Are you being prejudiced? What is this about? Trust me, we've had this argument many times. I think Royal's the best looking. Oh, again, I don't have to hide. And then I think Frank comes in second. And then Baby Dukes, he's so ugly, he's cute. He's so ugly, he's cute. He's got a little underbite and all that, his green eyes, his little stained eyes, but he's so ugly, he's cute. And then Duke is just like your normal hound dog. And that's that. They get along. They do. In a weird twist of events, this is what's happening now. Royal and Frank are getting along, but Duke and Royal aren't getting along. Mainly because Royal taunts Big Duke. And it's totally Royal's fault. I know it. I'll own it. But Frank and Royal are okay. Now it's switched. Because they're all fighting to be alpha. You know what I mean? We walked them and everything. It's just going to take time. We walked them the other day. We're going to have to walk them again. And all summer long, and hopefully by fall, they'll all get along. But they're all fighting to be alpha. Now, if you ask Brian, he says that Big Duke is alpha. If you ask me, by size and all of that, Royal is alpha. Royal is huge. He outweighs both those dogs, and he's just bigger. He's just, you know. So we'll get there, but they're fighting for their spots right now. Meanwhile, the true alpha is Baby Duke. He runs this fucking house. All of the dogs get along with him. Whatever he says goes, and he fights with them all. Like, he does not back down. I get scared sometimes. I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna hurt Baby Duke. And he's like, they're not gonna hurt. They never do. Brian says he is the most protected dog in this fucking neighborhood, which now I can see is true. Baby Duke is alpha at the end of the day. But out of the big dogs, Royal outweighs both of them. He's stronger than both of them. Oh, I still keep doing that. I'm sorry. I'm so used to TikTok where I gotta, like, you know what I mean? But here's my thing. Is he feeds his dogs 3 times a day. And now I'm getting my dogs on the same regiment, right? But I don't feel like 1 scoop of food 3 times a day is enough for Royal. And he's like, that's why your dog's overweight. Fuck you. I feel like when I lived alone, I just put food out and they could eat freely and shit. And Royal got big on his own, you know? So, the cats are with my parents. So even though he disagrees, I give Royal 2 cups of food, morning, lunch, and dinner. And I don't care what he says. Like, technically he buys the food, so I should just shut the fuck up because I ain't got a job and I ain't got a pot to piss in. But at the same time, I know how my dog works, man. He's not gonna, he can't, that's a vegetarian diet to him. Like, I can't do that to him. So, I feed them separate. Between me and you, I give Royal 2 scoops. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I give his dogs the 1 scoop, like he wants, fine. And Baby Dukes gets a half a scoop in the morning. Then at lunchtime, he gets half of a can of wet food with a little bit of dry food, and then the same at night, because we're trying to bulk him up. I know the vet says that Royal's big, and everyone else thinks he's big, but he's a big boy. He's big boned. He needs his 2 scoops of food. And then also I'm giving him, he doesn't like his dogs to have people food. So, alright, those meatballs that I made, I'm going to siphon out the meatballs from the tomato sauce, rinse them off, and give them to Royal. He didn't eat them. He'll never know. He'll never know. I may give Baby Dukes 1 or 2, but I'm going to give the rest to Royal. I've come a long way. You know, I get it. At first, I wasn't, you know, I just felt like I was doing the best for my dog when I was giving him a whole large pizza and shit like that, and like 4 or 5 double cheeseburgers, but I've cut that shit out. He doesn't get food like that anymore. I've learned through enough people, you guys kicked my ass over it and all that. And so is Brian. So he's not getting his normal, like, double cheeseburgers from McDonald's and shit, you know. He's on a diet, and I don't want to totally fucking deprive him, so I give him 2 scoops, and then when I can, I sneak other shit in. And we move on. That's how I feel. Like, listen, these little animals, right? They live like a quarter of, not even a quarter. I'll be lucky to get 10 to 15 years out of Royal. Hopefully more. Hopefully more. Let him live his best life. Fuck it. And I know I maybe was going overboard. Maybe I would. At the time, I didn't feel... you got to understand. I've only had 1 other dog besides Royal, and it was a little dog. But when I got Royal and he was so big, you know, what's one double cheeseburger to him? He takes like 3 bites, it's gone. You know, and I don't get the onions on it, I get it plain. Plain. But he can eat. Maybe 4 to 5 double cheeseburgers were bad. Okay? Maybe. And a whole large cheese pizza, probably bad. So since I moved in here, that shit stopped. We're gonna have to do something, Random Roads. We're thinking about it. Everything's up in the air right now, though. Oh, he'll eat anything I give him. He really likes... Ooh, I shouldn't say this. I know my ass is going to get tore the fuck up for this, just like the cheeseburgers and the pizza. But, like, the other day when I went to Aldi and got all that cheese, and what you guys didn't know is I got, like, 2 or 3 blocks. I got one mozzarella and 2 cheddar, or 1 cheddar and 1 Colby that I hid in the back. Because, and I got the littler ones, but Royal loves cheese, man. And like I said, he's a big motherfucker, dude. Like, if I give him like a little fucking nugget like I do to Baby Dukes, they ain't shit to him. So I give him a block of it, and Brian's already ripped my ass over that, but I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want. So yeah, I hid that cheese in the back of the fridge. And fed it to Royal, because I don't want him, I want him to be comfortable. So what? He farts all the time, it's fine. Oh, look at him looking at me. I love you. It does make him a little gassy. It does, but it's okay. It is what it is. Well, don't count on MFN's channel to be up very long, especially when I'm on YouTube, because they will track other people that are restreaming you and you can shut them down faster. On TikTok, I had no control over it, because TikTok doesn't give a fuck, dude. If I had to re-upload my streams, it'd have to be in 10-minute periods, right? On YouTube, I already got a couple I can hit right now, because they have a whole damn program on here of people who re-upload your shit. I already got a couple on her. I'm gonna wait like a thief in the night, and when she least expects, I'm gonna let her get real comfortable, and then I'm gonna come in and shut that motherfucking channel down with like 3 days. Well, it only takes 3 to shut a channel down, but right now I've got 5. So, and some of them are from like last year and shit, or whenever in the fuck I did it. So I need to really get on here more often than TikTok, so I can shut like MFN down and all those that re-stream me on here. Like I said, on TikTok, it'll never fucking work. I've tried, it does not work, because everything's in 10-minute increments if I wanted to re-upload upload it here. But what I figured out today was trying to go fucking live, I have so many people copyrighted, or it's this thing under copyright where it tells you who the people are, even if they're doing commentary now, and I'm like, ooh, this is different. So I'm gonna wait, let them get comfortable, and if they're monetized, it's easier to get them shut down. Guess who's back? It's okay. Let them restream me. It's fine. What's up, motherfucker?
Tired.
You hungry? I just finished dinner.
Is it?
Are you hungry?
I can probably eat some.
I'll make you a plate. So, Larry and I's favorite pizza is Jack's Pizza. It's an Indiana thing. You probably can buy it in your freezer section, but it's not as good as like a Jack's from Jack's Pizza. He got a bunch of coupons for him today when he went and delivered to him. Like good coupons too. I see Jack's Pizza in my life in the next couple days. Oh my god. He got a manager's coupon that said you can get a 18-inch pizza up to 2 toppings plus a large cheese pizza for $19.99. Oh my god. We will be eating Jack's soon. I love it. That's a great price. Yeah, well, he delivers to them. He delivers... I shouldn't be saying this. Anyways, he got a bunch of coupons, and we're definitely going to use them. He was like, I know you like them. So I got this, and that. I'm like, oh my god. No, I don't eat till after I get offline and shit like that. Not because I'm scared to eat in front of you guys, because I like to get my buzz on. And if I eat while I drink, I lose my buzz. And I don't like that. Like, I snack eat a little bit. I had a few bites of rice, a few bites of eggs, a few bites of chicken. I'm good. Why do I look different? Probably I look swollen. I feel swollen today. This is the real me, though. There's no enhancement. On TikTok, you always have that enhancer that, like, makes your skin all smooth and all that. There's nothing like that on here. I always turn that fucking... I don't turn filters on, but I will do the enhancer. Like, please smooth out my skin. But on here, no. Either way, I don't give a fuck. I am who I am. Either watch me or don't. Like me or don't. Talk shit about me or don't. Look, now you can see all like my cratered skin and all that. That's why I do the enhancers on TikTok, because when I was in high school I had really bad what kind of acne was it? I had acne, but it was worse than that. It was oh fuck. Where you get like knots and shit in your skin. I got it from my dad. My dad has it all over his body, on his back, everything. Thank God it's only on my face. It's not on my back or my butt like he's got. It's cystic acne. I have cystic acne. So my mom always told me, and so did Lana. She was like, if you keep picking at that shit, you're gonna get scars in your skin. Motherfucker, I didn't want to listen to them. I had an obsession with trying to fucking pop everything on my skin. Now I have really bad scars. And like, I still got, so like right there. There's one. Under my chin is one. But yeah, I have cystic acne. Even as an adult. And my problem is, I wouldn't leave it the fuck alone. I always wanted to fucking mess with it. You know what I mean? I've done everything under the sun. Proactive. The only thing that I haven't done is Accutane, because all of my doctors from a young age to even now are like, no. That the side effects of that, it is what it is. But no, that's why what I always hide on TikTok. That's why I put the smoother on, so that you guys can't see this, because it bothers me. And that's true. Other than that, I never use filters. I don't. I mean, if I'm using a filter, I will obviously, you can tell it's a damn filter, but on TikTok, I use the smoother. On here, you can't. So, it is what it is. You guys get to see my real skin for what it is. Thanks to my dad. My mom had beautiful skin. I'm jealous. I just don't. And I still get real bad acne. Not as bad as when I was a teenager, but I still get like the cyst and shit. Like right here, look. Down here under my chin, I got a big one. Look at that. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, that's real life. Thank God you can't really see it when I'm looking face forward on the camera. But yeah, that has been there for a couple years. They don't hurt. They don't hurt at all. But, yeah. That's true. I need to do like microderm and shit like that, but it costs a lot of money and I ain't got the money. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm real about everything else. Like, yeah, if you see me in person, that's the only difference you're gonna see off of camera than on here. I've got tons of scars on my face because of that. I try to do the pore fillers, and usually when I put on, today I don't have makeup on, like I don't have any foundation on, so it looks really bad. That's why I usually use foundation. Like, look. It's all over. It doesn't hurt, but it's still, it's kind of like, it kind of sucks. And then assholes, haters will say, oh, you're a meth head and shit like that. The fuck I've ever done meth in my life? No, I just had terrible acne, and I still, it was terrible when I was in high school and shit like that in my early 20s. It's died down a lot, but it's still there. You know what I mean? And I don't pick at it as much because I know what's going to happen. If I go after this one and I go after that one, I'm going to get a big crater in my face, like up here. Remember when I had that huge cyst like a couple years ago, and I finally put Priv on it and it brought it to a head. Oh my God, that thing was nasty and it stunk real bad and everything like that. But I finally got it out, but now I got a huge fucking crater right there. And we move on. So yeah, that's probably why I look different. Like, you're seeing my total skin for what it is. And my wrinkles. It always smooths out my wrinkles on TikTok. And, so yeah. Oh my God, a baby Titan. Come here, baby Titan. Look. There's a cat. There's a fucking cat. Come here. Titan! Please stay away from the backyard. Oh my God. Are any of the dogs out? No. Okay, they're all inside. I had to have a long think about it. Salsa. Extra cilantro. Where have you been? Why not bring the barking dog with me? No. What's up, cilantro? It's alright outside. I mean, it's kind of cool, but yeah, like the weather's cool. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's not perfect. I live on the west side of Indianapolis. I live in Farley. If you know, you know. Funny enough, I used to live here a couple streets. So this whole neighborhood is called Farley. I used to live 2 streets over with Steven. I was in Brownsburg before, on the far west side. Now I'm like in the heart of Indianapolis on the west side. I'm in the hood. I'm back in the hood. It's okay. Like, nobody bothers you and shit. That's... I talk to her every couple months. You're up on 10th and Chapel Hill. I live off of, I live in Farley, Glen Arms. Off of Glen Arms. High School Road, all that. So one way to get into this edition is High School Road. The other way, but I basically live off a 10th. Pretty much Chapel Hill. 38th Street, I fucking hate 38th Street with a passion. They got good food down there, but the traffic, motherfuck, it's almost as bad as Rockville. I live off of 10th in Rockville. Yeah, Royal's inside. He's mooching from Brian right now, because Brian just came in and got seconds. I have that, Deanne. It doesn't do a fucking thing to my face, though. Like, I put that on so many times, that Tretinoin or retinol, whatever, it does nothing. It does not help me. I even have, the clindamycin ointment. Does nothing. From Terre Haute. An hour, a couple hours. But no, if you are familiar with Indianapolis at all, so the east side is the worst side now. That's where I grew up, on the east side. Off of 10th and Sherman, between Rural and Sherman, on Olney. So I'm used to living in the ghetto, okay? It is what it is. Well, now I'm in the west side ghetto. It's fine. It's not, I mean, you can call it that, but if you don't fuck with no one, no one's gonna fuck with you. So I'm not bothered. Is a worm in my hood? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I like vodka cranberries. I drink vodka. What's up, Debbie? I'm sure everyone's wondering what bars do you go to and all that. I still be frequent my bar. I like to go to the West Side Pub and the Checkered Flag. I've been going there for 10 plus years. Those are my favorite ones. If you ever want to see me out and about in the wild and you live in Indiana, you go there on a weekend night, I'll probably be there. I'm on YouTube because, okay, first of all, I got in trouble on all my old accounts, and then I made a new one, and I was allowed to go live, but they kept kicking me off there. I wasn't getting restricted or anything. It just kept kicking me off. It says that I got to do a facial recognition because I put my birth date in, but I didn't upload my license and all that, so I think that's what I need to do. But they kept kicking me off, like, every minute. I was like, alright, bye. I'm back to YouTube. It's the old times. Here we go. We're reliving the past. I can't play music. I can't play music on YouTube at all. Right? Patsy Cline? We're going back to old times. I've always had haters on social media. Here's one thing about me, though. I know I got people restreaming me from TikTok to YouTube, on Rumble, and all that right now as we're talking. That's fine. I mean, is it fine? Probably not. But do I give a fuck? Not really. Eventually, I'll give a fuck one day, and I'll come in. You gotta make them comfortable, and then fuck them up. Especially when I'm on YouTube, I can do that. On TikTok, I cannot. So, I need to be more on YouTube. Start shutting down channels like MFN and stuff like that. Like I did, what was that one? Repost or whatever it was. Quite a few. But today, when I was trying to go live, I was hitting every fucking button trying to figure out how to go live. I've got like 5 copyright claims from MFN alone, and then other channels that I've never even fucking heard of. Like, okay. It takes a lot of work to shut shit down. But one day, I'll get pissed and fucking do it. At this point, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's okay. Well, I knew the MFN one. There were a couple from Purple Complex, which, okay, whatever. But then there were like randos that I have no idea who the fuck they are. They were just re-uploading my streams from here. They weren't doing it from TikTok. If they re-upload, and it doesn't even matter if you give commentary anymore. Apparently, you can copyright the shit out of them. I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get everyone comfortable. And then fuck them up. Leaky. On TikTok, I couldn't do that because, like, the replays were in 10 minutes long. And YouTube is like, what the fuck? But on YouTube, if they do restream me, even, here's the thing. Commentary isn't a thing anymore, evidently. They sent me the invite to come back to YouTube. Just like a bunch of other people. And we move on. I got the invite like almost, I think it was like a year ago or whatever. Like, you can come back to YouTube. I didn't take that advantage. Now I'm going to just shut down those channels. I've been needing to do this for a while, but TikTok has pissed me off so fucking much in the past week. Here we are. I've heard about Kick. Rumble's okay. I was on Rumble for a minute and it just, I didn't like it that much. There's a lot of apps. But I can't believe that I'm so fucking popular that people from TikTok to Rumble to everyone are restreaming me. Like, streaming me in real time. Like, that's when you know, motherfucker, you've made it. Yeah, Rumble was weird. When we went on there, I think I did it for a couple months, but I did not like it. I didn't like it. I haven't tried Kick. I've heard about it. And I've heard about Favorited too. But I'm not on there. So here's the thing. If they're monetized, that's when I can do something. And I guess YouTube has a new feature, which is new to me because I haven't been on here in quite a few years. So I hit this button that said copyright or whatever, and I seen quite a few from MFN and then a few from another person that I know, but a lot from other people. I have no idea who the fuck they are. Where if I'm on YouTube and they restream me, they ask, is the commentary da-da-da-da? If you say no or whatever, then go to our legal team. I was like, I ain't got time for that right now. I'm just trying to go live. But 3 copyright strikes will take a channel down. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go back on YouTube like I am now. I'm going to let them get all real comfortable restreaming me. Restream. Okay, so there was a channel called Restream something that kept doing it to me and just kind of agitated me. I got that channel shut down. But I think, here's my thing. I could get that MFN shut down right now. Even though she's on YouTube, it brings a lot of people to me, you know, because she's over there talking shit and all these things. Once you get to know me, I'm a cool motherfucker. Like, yeah, do I got problems? Am I an alcoholic? Yes, the fuck I am. Do I own my shit? All the time. I fuck up. You know, wouldn't you rather watch it over here live than watch it secondhand and talk shit? I can handle criticism. I can't. Robin is not on this channel. Robin is not a mod here, so we'll see how this goes for a little bit. But there's only one of those channels that are monetized, and it's MFN, which they're saying copyright, whatever. I mean, damn, if she's that obsessed with me, and I bet she's making money off of me. What is this? My daughter loved you. She was a big fan all the way back to Steven. This is her profile. Her name was Glittering. I remember Glittering Gold. Wait, I remember that name. Big time. How'd she pass away? Are you sure it was 26? We're not there yet. Here's the thing about YouTube is that you can do super chats. It'll put your name up there and everyone can see it. And I own that, Salsa. I own it. I may be funny. Ha ha ha, I'm a fucking clown. But also I'm an asshole, man. I am who I am. I can't be nothing that I'm not. I remember Glitter and Gold. That strikes it. A lot of people watch me, you know, and it's hard to... I gotta put my shit on Do Not Disturb. Hang on. Weirdos. I remember that name, though. She must have chatted a lot. Glitter and Gold. Glitter and Gold. I'm trying to think. I'm having to think about it. I do remember that name, though. What's up, Lena? What's up, Amy? I was gonna say, like, we haven't even made it there yet. I bet Kim or Mindy would remember it. I totally remember that name. I feel like she was in my chat a lot. Can't see me good. What's up, Lena? What's up, Amy? I remember that name. I feel like she chatted a lot. Salsa, you remember Glitter and Gold? Aaron! She chatted a lot. Man, I hate to hear that she fucking passed away. God damn it. What happened? Organ failure, that's... Just being me, why don't you have your wrench? Hold on. No, I don't have PCOS. That's, you know what? You know when she was around, big time around, was during the Steven era. I remember that. She was, hold on, let me have a good think about it. She was around during the Steven era, big time. Yeah, it's nighttime. Sorry guys, you can't see me. I know, right, Aaron? No, I don't have light out here. That's crazy. Being on here brings me back to the good days. It brings me back to the good days, man. I don't know. For some reason, I'm feeling a little more comfortable on here. Every hour that we're on here, it just feels better. Just Lacey, I remember your ass. I know that name too. Guys, please quit changing your names. If you have an old school name, like, make it that I will remember you. There's going to be people that I don't, but then there will be those. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Holy fuck. I remember that name. Can I tell you guys something? I feel a little bit better over here. I feel more, you're right. I feel more relaxed. We're talking about cystic acne. Shut up. It's nostalgic. That's what I was about to say. Fucking salsa, get out of my head. TikTok is wild. It really is. It's way more chill here. And look, if you're someone from back in the day, especially YouTube, and you're watching someone else watching me, get your ass over here. Whatever. We restart. We do whatever. I appreciate. I really do. This means a lot to me. Like seeing all the people who I, used to chill with and all that. Yeah, I fucked up. I've done some shit. Whatever. You've had to watch me on YouTube, but now I'm here. Get the fuck out of their chat. Get your ass over here and say what's up. Even if you pissed me off. Look, Toodles even found her ass over here. You know, whatever. Clean slate. We move on. It is what it is. Debbie, Debbie, baby, I will remember you. Here's the thing. If you're silent, I won't remember you. But if you talk a lot, it takes me a minute before I get comfortable with you. It does. Okay? If you talk a lot, though, and the longer you talk, then I'll get comfortable with you. And then I'll remember you. I will fucking talk to you and shit. New people, it scares me. You gotta understand what the fuck I'm going through. You know what I mean? Restrain. No, they don't. I shut that channel down a long time ago. Don't worry. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get everyone real comfortable on here. Get them, you know, like restream. Maybe that's backup, whatever it may be. I seen a whole list of copyright shit. MFN has more than anybody else. I'm just like, holy fuck. I've given her credit over the years. Right, Zen? Thank you. Hashtag Zen. Because sometimes she's on point, but then other times she reads that Reddit shit and believes the bullshit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Because people are always sending me the Reddit shit. I will not. I don't have a name on Reddit. I don't go on Reddit, whatever. But I get screenshotted a lot of shit. And I'm just like, oh, fuck them. You know. It is what it is. Trash on everybody, man. Hashtag Zen. Cheeseburger money, honey. They're mean because they can hide behind fake profiles. They would never say that to your face. You know what I mean? I can tell you one thing and guarantee you one thing. Yeah, a lot of things. I may be trash. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm fucking white trash. We get that. I'm an alcoholic. Alright, we're in an understanding of that. I talk shit. I get my feelings hurt. You know what? But I'm fucking real at the end of the day. But one thing I won't ever do is restream somebody else, talk about them, taunt them, anything like that. I won't be on the fucking Reddit or whatever the fuck you call that loser site. I don't have a profile there. I don't have a fucking name there. Nothing. I get sitting screenshots all the time of people talking shit to me on there. I couldn't be bothered. I just won't do that. Like, yeah, you can call me a lot of things, but one thing I'm not going to do is motherfuck another person. Like, I get it. I'm an asshole. There's a lot to talk about me about. But be real and fucking do it. Amy Davis, thank you too. Now, with that being said, if someone talks about me a lot and it keeps getting sent to me, I might throw a few tomatoes. You'll never see me throw a brick. I'm not calling no CPS. I'm not calling fucking any of that. What I've been accused of for years. Never. I would never fucking do that. I'm not calling the law on you. No. We're not doing that. But if YouTube's going to send me a copyright claim, then I might hit that. Alright, there you go. But I'm not doing that shit. And we move on. It sucks. No one can see me right now because I'm sitting in the dark and I don't have a light here. The Ring camera's going off, but I'm outside. I'm outside smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes inside. Larry's downstairs. I made him a little plate. You know what? After I put that fried rice and all the chicken on there, he put a bunch of fucking ranch on there, and then he put the General Tso's sauce on there because he's got a hole in his throat and he has to have everything moist, hashtag moist, to get it down, or he chokes to death. I know a lot of people are saying, like, hey, he's talking shit about you and all that. They're saying that on fucking TikTok. He showed me his whole damn phone last night. Because I asked him, I was like, man, what the fuck? Are you talking? He said, hell no. I love paradise. I love schnitzel. Rissa! Shay!